Hey guys. Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing something a little bit different and more crafty than usual. Here's some lore dump from my lore back, how long ago? I don't even know how long ago. Let's say maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I actually think I started doing this during COVID. That was back when I was really into video games, like Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation, like everything. But you know, I didn't have that much money, so I wasn't like buying video games and playing them. I was watching people play video games, watching full cutscenes, video game movies on YouTube, as you know, as you do. And I would also have another side hobby, which was making consoles and controllers in video games out of cardboard, which sounds really sad. I thought it'd be fun to travel back in time. I have this big bucket here with all of my iconic things, but in here I have a lot of the cardboard stuff that I made. I'm gonna just stop explaining, we're just gonna get into it, and then we're gonna make a Switch 2 out of cardboard, so come along with me. Also, these are really old and kind of sun damaged because they were like right sitting where my window was and the sun would like basically destroy them. So first up, this is an Xbox. Oh yes. Is it made out of a Cinnamon Chex cardboard container? Yes, but you know, you don't need to see the bottom, so I didn't even bother covering it. This is full of stuff. Oh my gosh, that's so much more than I thought. This is also gonna be really dated of what games came out in that time. Let's go through some of this stuff. First of all, I have to talk about these because these are really sad, and I think some spiders like laid some eggs in these or something, so I don't know if I really want to put these on, but this is my gamer headset. It has the little microphone. These are so dusty and crusty, but like you would, you know, wear them like this. I already owned headphones. I guess I thought it would be a fun idea to make them out of cardboard. This is like cardboard, no dirt, oh my gosh. And then I just have like black construction paper is what I used the most. And literally for this video, I had to buy some black construction paper because I didn't have any left because I had used all of it like years ago. Anyways, let's speed run through these. Hopefully this isn't boring. We have Xbox remote, Pro controller for the Switch, Nintendo GameCube controller, 3DS. This is, I don't know where I got this idea. I don't know if I saw it somewhere or if I just was like, oh, let me just take cardboard and then put like maybe like a Ziploc bag, like cut and like taped on it. So then you could take this, I don't know where the controller for this one is. You could take the controller, you know? It's kind of fun, I made so many of these. This one's really sun damaged, but I have the, what looks like purple and orange. I guess this is like the hand grip thing. These also can come out. These aren't even finished, these Joy-Cons. I'm not sure why. I guess I just didn't finish them, but these are the little normal little mini grip things, I guess. So I have some of these. I also have one of these, which kind of lame. I don't know. I think these were like not official. This is the Alienware. It's like the portable Alienware, kind of like a Switch. It's kind of amazing. And I also have the little hand grip. I kind of want one of these like in real life, not just, you know, cardboard version. Pink, it looks kind of salmon because I think it's just so old. Pink Switch Lite, yellow Switch Lite Prototype 1, yellow Switch Lite Prototype 2. This is one of the first ones that I made. Really old blue Switch Lite. I know we were kind of talking about Switch stuff, but I do have a PS5 controller. I think I have a PlayStation in here somewhere, so we'll get to that soon. I'm supposed to be speed running through this stuff, so I'll go faster. Normal Nintendo Pro controller, Switch Pro controller. Xbox controller. Do they still make them like this? Or was that just like a, remember this thing? Wii U gamepad. Okay, here is one that I kind of made up. This is the, this is so stupid. This is the Wii Switch. So as you can see, it's just like a Switch, except the Joy-Cons are a little Wii remote and a nunchuck, which, yeah, so this is kind of just a stupid idea, but you know, it looks really cool, so whatever. Wii U Pro controller, PlayStation 4 controller. Moving on to games. Oh, PlayStation 4 Overwatch, PlayStation 4 Spider-Man. This game is really cool. This one's a little bit cursed. We got the Show 19, so that kind of shows when I made this. Bro looks a little scary. And I don't even like baseball, so I don't know why I made this, but you know, it's whatever. Like if you move it around, it's like, oh, it looks good. So moving on. Oh my gosh, if you thought it couldn't get any worse. We have Madden 20. Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS, Splatoon 2, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Pokemon Sword, Jedi Fallen Order, and Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. Does anyone remember this game? We have a really dusty, crusty looking PS4 4. This one's so sun damaged, you can see where the like controller was leaned up against this. This kind of would work as the Switch dock. Alrighty, now it's time to make a Switch 2. Let me get my materials. Oh, bought a fresh pack of construction paper because as I said earlier, I had run out of black. I have my handy dandy pencil box. Pretty sure this is the same glue stick that I used to make all these. I also have this really cool lightsaber pen. It looks really cool, but the ink is actually really awful, so. Okay, so I can't find a ruler, so I don't know what I'm gonna use. Okay, the past few minutes I've been searching for a ruler around the house and I could not find one, so I actually made a ruler on this piece of paper. I made it using the measuring app on my iPad, and so I just like measured it, and all I need is like somewhat of some type of straight edge and ruler type deal to work with. We don't have to make this Switch 2 to scale. Like, let's go ahead and actually get started. Hopefully I don't need anything else in order to do this. I'm trying to decide how much I'm gonna make of this, because this is how much cardboard I have. I could get more. In the Switch, I'll pop up here, we have the Switch itself and the controllers, which obviously I'm gonna make. We have the dock, and we also have the Switch 2 grip. I think today I'm just gonna make the Switch 2. And then if you guys like this video, if this video can get, wait, it's like looking for your glasses when they're like on your face, or like looking for your phone with your flashlight using your phone. I'm trying to be relatable here. Have you seen that trend that's like try to give yourself one tooth? Why did I say it like that? Like you go like, wait, it's hard. Oh, you gotta go more like this. Like this. So there you go. What was I even looking up? What was I looking up? I have to go back and look in the video. My train of thought is so all over the place. I have to literally look back in my videos to remember where I was going with things. If this video gets 50 likes, then I will do another one of these and we can make the rest of the Switch 2 stuff, or maybe another console that you guys want me to do. Leave it in the comments right now. I'm just gonna cut off the front of this. Now we have this. Okay, the dimensions of the Switch 2, 10.71 by 4.57 by 0.55 inches. We're gonna round, and we're not going to include that third measurement because that's the thickness of it. So let me measure this out using my handy dandy homemade ruler. Okay, so now that we have, it's kind of a really faint lines of the dimensions. It's pretty big. You know how they ask that question like, what's something you could explain in a college class for 2 hours? It would probably be this, because that's how long this is taking to film. But you know what, that's good because it makes a longer video for you to watch while you eat lunch. Because you know, that's when people watch YouTube videos, is when they sit down with their food, you know? Look how big this thing is. Because look at the comparison of what like that is. So I'm just gonna take it in maybe an inch. I think I've come up with the size that I like. I don't know if you can really tell. I shrunk it in. You can see like the original line. And I kind of made it a little bit smaller, but compared to the Switch 1, it's still a little bit bigger. So that's all we're going for. So here we go. I think this is a really good size. Now that we've done that, it is time to cut out the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons are pretty easy to do. So you just like trace the ends on here, cut both of them out. We're done with the cardboard portion of this, what has now turned into a tutorial maybe. So we have these, and we're just going to kind of figure out how thick we want them. Okay, now we're entering the construction paper part. You're gonna wanna use like this like stick glue because it dries way faster. You can choose which side you want this to be glued on. I am gonna glue it to cover this, so the back is just this. Glue all this, stick it, and then just cut around, and there we go. So here we go. Make sure some of the corners. This one's coming up, so I'm gonna... Next up, if you look closely on this, there is like a border where like the screen would be. Here's what it came out looking like. Now we're gonna move on to the controllers. We're gonna do the same thing with these. These are done. This is already looking really nice. Okay, so I got my hole punch, and now we're just going to punch out 11 of these small buttons on here. And then I'm just gonna dump these out. I'm not gonna use the Sharpie on these because this is so small. I'm gonna use just a pen, but I think I've found it easier in the past to glue these on first and then write A, B, and then like up, down, whatever type buttons on it. So I'm gonna glue all these down. I have just glued all of them on, and I outlined them in pen to make them a little bit easier to see, and I used a white color pencil for these buttons. I just finished the Joy-Cons. These are what they look like. There is one more step to finishing this. So I have a bag here. This part is the easiest part. Put it in here. So I'm just gonna like basically cut this out. So now I have this, put this on here like this and tape it down. And then we'll cut a hole at the top so we can put the Joy-Cons inside it. I have just finished my Switch 2 made out of cardboard. Are you ready for the grand reveal? All right, here it is. Ta-da! That's all I have for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end, make sure to leave a like. And remember, if I get 50 likes on this video, then I will come back to this and maybe make a doc for this, or leave your suggestions in the comments of what console I should make next, or what game system, or what I should make out of cardboard. I could make something completely different. A life-size version of myself out of cardboard, I could make that. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. I'll see you guys later.